What up, guys? New channel, never posted on it. Just thought it'd be something fun to do. But most of y'all know me as Slide and Yoda. My name's Jude. My 2017 Toyota Tacoma Crew Cab SR5. And I'm at the car wash. We're gonna mess with it right quick. We're gonna wash it. And while I'm washing it, I'm basically gonna explain everything I did to it and all my plans for it, like coming up, or just stuff I want to do and I don't ever know if I'll get to do it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I hit a little wash on the tires and rims, and basically while I did that, I'm about to explain what all I got, or at least what I got done in the tire setup. All it is 24 by 14s, Archon Caesars, wrapped with 35.5 amp MTs. The tires ride really good, to be honest with you, and I have no complaints at all about the chrome. Nothing's chipped. Don't have any problems with the coating or anything. Everything works fine, and there's no chipping or nothing. As you can see, they are pretty wide. The front is wider because I'm on a spindle setup, and I've yet to get spacers for the rear, which I don't know if I will. It's not that much of a difference. It's like half an inch. Can't even tell. But nobody had 24s. Or a bunch of people had them, but nobody was really wearing like 26 wides at that time. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be doing it. Like not even 3 months after that, after I picked them up, everybody started running 26 wides, like 26 by 14s or 26 by 16s. So that kind of sucked, but at the same time, I'm happy with it. It was like my first big purchase, other than some of the truck, but it was my first big purchase, and I got no complaints with them. They're not loud, nothing like that. They do rub terribly, but you got to do what you got to do. Short little brief, but if y'all ever in Grand Point, their car wash right off the road, like you could see, it's literally right off the road. This is the best like hand wash car wash I've ever been to. Like, I'm gonna come over here. They got so much options. It's ridiculous, but yeah, everything works good too, which is good. But yeah, foam brush. But next thing I'm gonna go into, in order to fit these wheels and tires, or I say fit when like you can see I don't fit them at all, but all it is a 6.5 inch Max Trax spindle kit. So it's like a 4-inch, I think it's a 4-inch spindle, and then a 2.5 inch puck, and it comes like that. It gives you, it includes extended brake lines, which I did have to run. It's really recommended, anything over 6 inches. And then in the rear, I don't want to get under there, but it comes with 4-inch blocks, which I have in. And then I did upgrade my shocks, 5100 or Bilstein 5100 shocks in the front, or in the rear, in the front, just because it makes it ride a little better, even though it's never gonna ride good lifted, but it is what it is. And then while I'm looking at it, this is the brand new edition. Amazing. I absolutely love this wreath. Me and my grandma made it together, and low-key think I'm gonna use it every Christmas, but had to get in the festive spirit, you know, so that's why we brought it out. Little bow, little bells, but yeah. All right, so sticking with the front, basically, I'm gonna just go over whatever I changed. I had a black grille. I'll pop up a picture. Had a black grille, and it didn't really look that good. And then, obviously, these were OEM. This side is yellow. I don't know why. They're just bad quality, and then this one's perfectly clear, beautiful. I love the headlights. If it wasn't yellow, only thing I hate about them. And everything's LED swapped. Like, I have LED bulbs in all of them. And then I'm thinking about getting clears. Let me know if y'all, I don't know how I feel about it, but if y'all think clears will look good, let me know. And then for future plans for the front, I bought a new one of these. Hopefully it's coming in soon. Along with, I'm gonna paint match this. This is black plastic. And then this is super paint faded. Like you can see right here. Yeah, like right here, like the paint is just shot. I think it's just sun damage. I don't really know what else it could be, but I bought a new one of these. So I'm gonna put that on, send that to my paint match guy. And then this bottom piece, I'm gonna paint match as well while I'm there. And then depending on how easy this is, we're gonna do this too. But that's basically all the plans and like front end of it. I'm gonna start touching on everything, like every little thing next. All right, so while I'm giving myself more time, I'm basically gonna talk about basically everything from this truck is bought from either eBay or like some website that just got a bunch of other stuff. All right, before I was interrupted, I was basically saying where I got everything from. So, headlights, Amazon. Actually, no, headlights, eBay. Taillights, I'm gonna come over here. Taillights are also from eBay. They were around $100-ish. They're Windjet. They're good quality. The only thing on my light on my truck that hasn't gone yellow yet, I did get a third brake light. It has turned yellow, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. But other than that, it's an SR5, so like I do got cloth interior and all that, but to be honest, if I want to switch it out, I can. But grill I also got off of eBay for cheap. This piece, you can't really tell, but it's scratched right here and it's like sagging a little bit right there. One of the clips is broke, so I bought a new one so I could get down paint match instead of this one. Brand third windshield of the month. I don't know what happened, but third windshield of the month, getting that tinted tomorrow. But I got these all custom offsets, and the lift kit I got off of I got it off the MacTrack store, so it was relatively, I'm not gonna say cheap, but custom offsets did have a deal on those. They were I don't know, it was like a package deal with the amps, so I'm cool with that. Like, all right, this gives you a little, it's 7.5 inches outside the wheel well, which is, if you think about it, it sounds like not a lot, but it's a lot. But yeah, so basically that's exterior done. I might go get some clips. Actually, I'll probably finish this video back over there by the amazing snowball stand. But yeah, I'll get some clips from here. We're probably gonna move the video over there. I have finished washing this. Now I just gotta air dry it, which is way too loud to video. So after that, when I get over there, I'll start talking about all the exterior lights, wheel lights, rock lights, all that stuff. But yeah. All right, so for the last clip over here, let me just show you how clean it is. Rock chest, by the way, but you can see me, like, it's pretty clean, you know. It's not spotless, of course, but it's clean as hell. Like, this is almost as clean as you're gonna get it for one of these type of car washes. But I have no problem with these car washes at all. And yeah, we're gonna head off to the next spot.
Starting to realize I'm that nigga. Grab it low and then I send them. Don't take shit, be a killer. Even the church house filled with sinners. Nigga, my safe house filled with clip. And they got it on me in LA. I'm dropping too.
All right, so as y'all seen, this is literally right next to the car wash. But yeah, since it's a little bit darker now, this is around the same time I shot those videos over my TikTok. I'm gonna plug it right here. But so basically, I got 10-row wheel lights, 5 in, 5 out. And then I'm gonna show y'all the rock lights. I have 10 219 LED rock lights. They have the angled, I'm gonna call it angled, I don't know. The lights, I'm gonna pop up a picture right here of what they look like. But I have 10 of those, one in the front, and then one under each fender well. As you can see it right here on the frame. Those two glow spots right there, that's a rock light, that's a rock light. And then I have one in the rear. And yeah, you can't really see that one, but they have one right there by the tow hitch. That's really about it, to be honest. I did turn my wheel as much as I can turn it without rubbing. It's low-key pretty bad, but that's the price you pay on wide drilling. But it's also Tacoma, so this is a 6-inch lift. With any other truck, you probably would not have this problem. But I like these body style trucks, and my people wanted me to get a mid-size, either this or a Colorado or a Canyon or Frontier. I just felt like this was the best. I felt like I could build this the best, if that makes sense. But they are bright. It is not nighttime yet. I'll try to get a clip of the lights at nighttime. But for what they are and what time it is, and like there's a lot of sun out still, but it's pretty good. If anything, I am in Midsize Finest. Go follow the Instagram, Midsize Finest. I'll pop up their stuff, and if it's not popped up, I will put it in the description. Everything I'm talking about is going to be in the description. Rock lights and wheel lights are both from 302 LEDs. Great customer service. They sent me a package that came with, well, actually, they sent me 2 extra rock lights. So I have one in the front, one in the rear. You cannot buy a 10-piece rock light kit from them. Not that I know. You could probably email them and get one, but not that I know of. So that was good. That was nice of them. You can email them about extenders, because I need extenders for my rear brake, my rear rock lights. But anyways, what was I gonna say? The package they sent me came with 2 sunglasses and then a shirt. The shirt is really high quality, but they've always been good to me. I have had no problems with them. Prices are relatively cheap, but they do go on sale way often, like really often. So it's really good to get them on sale. Yeah. All right, that was my boy Ferg. I'm gonna put his TikTok right there. I'm gonna pop up the clips I got of him. But yeah, we all go to the same school. Everybody chill. But as I was saying, oh yeah, 302 LEDs, great company. Have no problems with them. If anybody has any suggestions with the truck, let me know. I ain't got no clue what to do with this YouTube channel. Never really made one before, and at the same time, there's not really much you could do on a truck YouTube channel other than truck shows. I don't know when the next one I'm going to is. Hopefully, might be in, I don't know. I might be in Kenner for that meet in November. I don't know yet. It all depends on my schedule. But 2017 Tacoma, SR5, crew cab. That's all I got to say.
I'm hot. They can't do shit about it. The bitch on froze up. Yeah. And they can't do shit about it. Car paid off. They can't do shit about it. No.
All right, well, while I was coming outside to come do the lights, noticed I have a mist in the headlights. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my flash on. I have a pretty bad mist in my headlights. So looks like that's the next thing I'm gonna be getting, along with the paint match that I already said. But other than that, I'm gonna come demonstrate the lights pretty much, and that'll be the end of the video. But yeah, this mist is pretty bad, but I just noticed it. Literally must have happened today, because it wasn't like this yesterday or before ever. All right, so it's almost pitch dark. They still have some light because obviously I'm in a subdivision, but this is pretty much what it looks like at night. I do have a shadow right there and one in the front, but to be honest, the shadow's not even a shadow because it's way brighter than it is like over there or anywhere where it's dark. Those shadows really are lit up. It's just because everything else is lit up so much more. But yeah, they're bright as can be. They came with a remote. I can't find a remote. It's in my truck somewhere. But yeah, they're bright. And then, yeah, that's about it, to be honest. They're bright. They came with a strobe module, and this is all on I want to say an 80 amp controller. And it has 2 zones. They have 2 wires for each 2 zones, so that's 4 wires. And that has splitters. I have 1 splitter on each zone. Or actually, I have 1 splitter on zone 1 on each wire for all the wheel lights. And then for the 10 rock lights, I have 2 splitters on both of them, both wires. Then I have an extra splitter going off of the other one for the front one and the back one. But there's nothing really else I could have done to change that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I really appreciate you watching to the end, and if not, it's cool. But basically, hopefully next thing I do is that headlight over there, And then I heard the DMV offers black and white license plate now. So that's what I'm gonna try to get next, because I think that'd be a great addition and it'll just spice things up. Other than that, I have an optional extra taillight that I might pick up, depending on if they go on sale or not, because I'm not in need of a taillight. They just look a little bit better. But I am in need of a headlight now, unfortunately. But checked everything, O-rings, nothing. So headlights just cooked. Like I was talking about earlier, that one is yellow anyways. So I might either try to find somebody to paint match a good one that's not like too expensive, or I'll look for the same ones but reseal them myself before I put them on. I'll seal them with some sealant or whatever, or some silicone or whatever I can find. But yeah, these will either be clear or smoked, or not smoked, clear, or this, which is clear with a black housing, just because I don't really like the smoke look. It doesn't really match anything. It does match the taillights, but if I change the taillights, it won't match. And I just feel like the front is a lot more visible and it just stands out more, if that makes sense. Oh, let me show you the wreath right now while I'm out here. It is warm LEDs. Chill off that, but it looks so good, to be honest with you. I ain't got no problems with the wreath. But I mean, it is what it is. Stuff happens. So it's paint match, headlights, and well, then I gotta put the front bumper and then change this. But that's all what I include in the whole thing with the paint match, because I have to do it all to get all done. Yeah, if you did watch the end, thank you. And consider subscribing, because I'm hoping to do another one of these. The next one will be about everything in this inside, speakers, all that, because I didn't touch on that in this video, just because I didn't know how long this is going to be, and I don't know when the next time I'll be able to get a sound test is, just due to the fact that I'm not trying to connect this phone with Bluetooth and then video it with the same phone, because it just ruins the quality, and that's not really what I want. I want a good sound quality test. So if I ever am with somebody and like they have a decent enough phone so I can get a quality video or plug their phone in, that's what I'm gonna do, just because it makes no sense for me to worry about all of this, and it makes no sense for me to do all of this and then get a terrible sound quality test just because I want to get it over with. So I'm gonna wait until I have a high quality, I guess, like setting that I could do it in. I'll get a distance test and all that. It isn't too loud outside the vehicle because I sound deaden the whole inside. I'll pop up a picture right here. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you have stayed this whole time. It really means a lot. And then, yeah, later.
Burger sets and scrum bags.